Hello and welcome to your Releasing Emotional Baggage, a tarot spread for feeling lighter. Thank you so much for your patience on me getting this reading back to you. As you probably saw in the Discord, I've had a little bit of computer problems. I had to reinstall my entire OS and it's been a whole fiasco, but we're good to go now and I'm really excited that I get to get back into reading. But let's go ahead and jump in because I'm excited from the cards I'm seeing on top here. So, let's go ahead and start with, obviously, the first placement. Card to represent a piece of emotional baggage that you're carrying. We see take time to breathe out with the dismantling moon. Or dismantling. I'm not really sure how to say that word. Apologies. And we also see the Three of Wands. Now, I think part of the baggage that you're carrying is you really are wanting more, because the Three of Wands in this deck doesn't really depict it very well. But the Three of Wands is about waiting for your ships to come back. You have set out so much. You have given so much to others. You're a giver. You're a natural giver. You give so much to others. You're always building up others' confidence. You're always that person that's there for everyone. And who's there for you? Right? So I really do feel like a piece of baggage that you're carrying is you're carrying the weight of a lot of other people because you're always the one who's relied upon. Instead of caring for yourself, you have all of this energy that's kind of attached to you from others, problems that aren't even yours. And I think this is more of advice here, is to take some time for you to breathe out, to kind of allow yourself to just be and not be everything for everyone else and be at everybody else's beck and call. Because really, I hate to say it like this because it sounds really negative, but really all you have is you. If everybody just got wiped out today and you happen to be the last one there, you really only have you. You have your brain, your heart, and that's what should be relied upon more than anything else. And so when you're not taking care of your own vessel, how can you expect to help take care of others ever? So I think that's a big part of the weight that's on you, is you're carrying a lot of other people's problems that aren't even yours. So how this baggage is weighing down on your life daily. We see the Fool, and we see prosperity lies ahead with Taurus. Now, I don't think the prosperity lies ahead. I mean, it could be that maybe you've lent somebody some money and that has kind of come back to bite you. But I like to read this more even just as energetically Taurus. And how the baggage has been weighing on you is it's cracked your foundation. Taurus is very much a foundational sign. The energy is foundational. They are the strong, steady bull. They are the foundation. And when we think about that in terms of foundation, that again, it's you. You need to make you a priority. That's where this emotional baggage is really hurting you, is you're not your number one priority. You're making everybody else one. And so you're in pain because of that. And the Fool, this is about doing things for you. This is about going on your own journey, doing things because you want to, not because you feel obligated to. It's taking out your own sense of creativity and running with it. And so I really do feel like you're stunting your own personal growth because of this. You're allowing other people's problems to consume your ever waking thought. And so you're not connecting with you. You're not allowing your own self to flourish. And that is a problem, because I always say this, we need to be the lighthouses of the world. If everybody was a lighthouse, all of us would be shining. But those of us that are kind of in the know and are clued in, if you be the lighthouse, you don't need to go out there and chase any ships down. They'll come to you. And when you are being your best and you're shining at your brightest and taking care of you, you give everybody else around you the power to do the same. You don't have to be anything for anyone. That is immediately the energy that I'm pulling out of this. Why you began to carry the emotional baggage. We see the Empress, and we see show the world the real you with full moon Aquarius. So I'm curious how, and you do not even have to answer this or anything like that in our text conversation, but I'm curious if there's a motherly figure or even a mother that has put a lot on you, because the Empress really is like the mother of the zodiac. This is very much Cancer energy. And It is. It's very much a mother essence. And so it doesn't have to mean that this was your actual like birth mother. This could be anybody in your life that you consider a caretaker in a female role. And so I do feel like somebody has put this on you. Somebody taught you that it was how you needed to be, that you needed to heal the world, or maybe you needed to heal them. And so now you feel like you have to do it for everyone. And it stunts your growth and doesn't allow you to be yourself. And so the real you, I don't even know if you're completely clear on who that is because you're used to being someone for everybody else. And so whoever taught you this taught you that the real you wasn't good enough at the same time. And so there's a very negative energy about this, that's why you've been holding it, is you've pretty well been told that the real you isn't good enough. You have to be this kind of person. You have to set this standard, do this thing, or no one's going to love you and accept you. And that's just not the truth. And that is a very hard thing to come out of, let me tell you. As somebody who was raised by a narcissist, I completely understand. And it's taken a lot for me to realize that I'm not the crazy one, they are. And it doesn't, like I said, that doesn't mean that it has to be your mom, but some female precedent in your life put this on you early on. So it will be a hard thing to break. Sorry, that's not the right set of cards. We're over here now. So how can I begin to let go of this baggage? We see you're very close to achieving your goal. You're already working on it. You're already working on yourself. That's like no explanation needed on that one. And temperance. This is patience. Recognizing that growth is not linear. You don't start trying to change your life and grow and just go straight in a line. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. It's very like this. Growth goes like this. One day you think you're over it and you're better and you're thriving. And the next day you're crumpled up on the floor crying about why you don't feel like you're good enough. And you just need to have patience with yourself. Patience with yourself, have love for yourself, and take care of yourself. Make you your number one priority, but have patience in the process. Because this is a very heavy reading. The energy is just very heavy. This is probably going to be the most important card I pulled out of here, is just recognize that you're worth it and just have patience, because it's going to take patience, a lot of it. Speaking from somebody that kind of knows, I don't know exactly because I don't know the exact situation, but from somebody that has had to go through a lot of shit with somebody putting a lot on me growing up, it's still a process. It takes a lot of patience and a lot of self-love and a lot of self-evaluation. So what I will gain by letting go of this baggage, we see the world. Can't get any better than that. And we see, don't let your past hold you back. There you go. That is, wow. You're going to gain your entire life if you let it go. Don't let your past hold you back. This is about you overcoming the past and moving into your north node, because this is the south. This is you overcoming all obstacle and truly beaming from the inside out as who you're supposed to be in this life. And the world, I just got goosebumps. The world, this is like the completion of a cycle. This is like, to me, this is like pure manifesting power. This is like abundance. This is, and not just abundance in like financial gain. This is abundance in like relationships, abundance in boundaries, abundance in support, abundance in money, abundance in like anything you could want in your life. It's an abundance of it. And it is the full completion of a cycle. Beautiful. Beautiful. You could not have had a better card combination for that. And then lastly, we see a lesson you're learning because of the baggage. You're learning a time to give rather than to take with the new moon Virgo and 10 of Pentacles. So you're learning, number one, you're learning what not to be. And you're learning what true joy looks like. You're learning what true happiness looks like. You're learning what success looks like, because you have had to go out and redefine all of this on your own, because no one is holding your hand and showing you how to do it, because you don't have that support. It's not there, at least not from somebody that it probably should have come from. So you're having to learn the polarity, and you're learning what a joy life actually is. And so when you feel joy, you're like feeling joy, because you know what that kind of pain feels like. And a time to give rather than to take, this is actually going to make you such a softer soul towards other people. You're going to have so much more love and compassion for others because of what you've experienced. And you'll know how to give to people through those lessons. And honestly, I'm going to be very honest with you. I think because of what I've gone through, which seems very similar to a lot of these cards, I feel like it's the reason I read tarot cards. It's the reason that I consider myself to be a healer. It's the reason, like, because I know what it feels like to not have that. I sense a very similar energy coming out of this, and I just want you to know that my server is totally a place that you can call home. I am 100% here to support you. I believe in you, and I just hope that whatever heaviness you have on you, know that you have the power to lift it, and that boundaries and patience are going to be your number one helpers, and that you got this. You totally have this. I mean, like, you got the world. There's nothing better than that. But I love this. At least the good parts of it. I don't love that you've had to experience this kind of baggage because it is painful, but I love that we're seeing a lot of hope for you and that you're looking into it now so that you can make the change. And I hope all goes well. Again, please know that my server is definitely a home for you, and know that you can always reach out and talk to me if you need to. Thank you so much again for this commission, and thank you for your patience in letting me get it done. Bye.